You ever had one of those days where you're trying to figure out if it's a burrito day or a bowl day? What's funny about this Mexican food dilemma is this eerily resembles what many of our customers go through when trying to pick a live versus a do model. Let me explain. Let's start with your burrito. The hallmark of a burrito, with no utensils required, is ease of eating, much like our live model, which is ease of use. The bowl, on the other hand, can be mixed up a lot of different ways to make nachos, tacos, or to keep it simple. This is like our do model, open concept with a lot of different options. But what's beautiful about both is that no matter what you get, a burrito or a bowl, you can get guacamole in either. No matter what you pick, the accessories and components can be the same. You just plug and play. And so one experience is not better than the other, they're just different. Let's begin with the Liv model, because seniority. The design team came up with a beautiful design that requires minimal rearranging. With the top goal in mind being ease of use, everything was centered around this. The top features of the Liv model are going to be your hydraulic queen bed, your bunk/garage underneath, and your living and seating space up front. All of these were preset in an intentional way to maximize day-to-day use, but keeping minimal rearranging as the priority. So, if you're someone that is low maintenance and not looking to do a lot of day-to-day rearranging, the Liv model is definitely something to consider. Now let's talk a little bit further about each of those three features. The hydraulic bed. Who else has a king-size bed in their van? Not even us, but we do have a queen. And with ease of use being our primary goal, raising and lowering the bed is a breeze with the manual crank. The gear slide. If you're somebody that's looking for extra bunk space, you're looking to store your gear or maybe haul more bikes, then the gear slide may be for you. The Liv model comes with a gear slide as a standard. And the biggest benefit of this slide is that you can easily secure gear as well as easily access different items. So you love the idea of a queen bed, but maybe you don't want to give up on that precious seating and living space. We totally understand. And that's why the design team intentionally preset things in a specific way. The fold leaf is a perfect example. Essentially, the fold leaf is the front 12 inches of the bed that folds back to allow open headroom and more living space when you're not using the bed. So, here's how it works. Essentially, you just take up your mattress, fold it back, fold back your fold leaf, and tuck in your support bars. Now I know what you're thinking. Doesn't this mess up my bedding? Only a little bit. Here's how easy it is to set back up. When it's time for bed, simply fold out your leaf, take out your support bars, grab your bedding, and you're good to go. While we're talking about sleeping space, let's talk about the extra bunk space. Generally speaking, the Liv model is meant to seat, sleep, and haul gear for 3 to 5. And this is the bunk space where you would do that. At 44.5 inches wide and 60 inches long, you're able to hold a twin bed big enough for kids and adolescents. Now for the do model. Are you a doer of, well, everything? Then this model may be for you, as the design team approached it with that very concept in mind. And to accomplish that, they knew flexibility had to be the top priority with the do model. And they accomplished that with open space, adjustable fold platforms, T-track line walls, and even made this available on the extra long chassis. So, let's get into what that looks like. To do as much as possible, you obviously need as much space as possible. This is the first hallmark of the do model, open space. So if you're someone who appreciates open space, similar to that of a cargo van, this may be something for you to consider. Unlike the intentionally preset design of the Liv, the do model is a blank canvas waiting for you to set it up, lending itself well to those who are on the extremes of different needs with seating space, sleeping space, and cargo space. Got a bunch of crap? So do we. This is why the design team designed the internal skeleton of the van, which is the second hallmark of the do model. Essentially, there's skeleton T-track lining the floors, ceiling, and wall, acting as a perfect marriage for those utilizing the open space. All you have to do is utilize bungee cords, straps, 3D printed hooks, and adjustable bars that we have for sale to make this your own personal playground. It lends itself well for those that are DIY minded who want to add their own touches such as shelving or other accessories to the wall. So, if you're someone that is tinkerer minded, this may be the perfect model for you. It is a never-ending project, so you are welcome in advance. Unlike the hydraulic bed platform in Liv, the Do Model bed is a fold-down bed platform. So for those that value extra gear space over having a bigger bed, this may be the van that you have dreamed of. Although the bed platforms are maybe more manual in adjustment, what you gain in return is a wide variety of function, which could include a fold-down shelving platform, mobile workstation, a couch, a single bed, a full bed, and even double bunks. Multiple bunks typically means multiple passengers, and what most clients typically forget is this means you're not just needing multiple sleeping space, you also need seating and luggage space for multiple people. And this brings us to our final hallmark with the Do Model, max seating and sleeping space. In full-on passenger mode, the Do Model will seat up to 11 people compared to the 8 in a Liv Model. And in hybrid mode, the van can sleep and seat up to 6 people while still having room for luggage. This is accomplished with the extended length version Do Model. That's right, extended length. While the Liv Model only comes in the long chassis 148-inch wheelbase, the extended length 148-inch wheelbase dually wheel transit is used for the Do Model to accomplish this. Although you gain approximately 2 feet in length from the extended length transit, or EL, they're not that much harder to drive. The EL wheelbase is still a 148-inch wheelbase, which means the distance from front to back wheel is still 148 inches. This means your maneuverability is comparable to that of a long chassis transit. It's a lot like driving a truck or SUV with a bike rack on the back. And this, paired with the dually wheels, will actually mean you get more stabilization from crosswinds as you drive. However, the biggest benefit of the extended length Do Model is if you were wanting to have third row seating paired with multiple bunks, you can, while still having room for kitchen pod or extra living space. With the long chassis Do Model, you cannot have living space for kitchen pod plus back seats plus bunks. You'd have to take one or the other out. The Do Model does not have a fold leaf like the Liv Model, so keep this in mind. If you're looking for more information on the extended length Do Model versus the long chassis Do Model, please see our dedicated video for that. All right, that wraps up everything I got on the Do Model. To recap, those who are low maintenance and don't need a consistent ability to tinker around and adjust the layout, the Liv Model may be for you with its easy adjustable bed, compartmentalized layout, seating and living space, and fold leaf. On the other hand, if you are wanting to do as much as possible while maximizing applications, the Do Model may be for you. With its blank canvas template, it lends itself well for those who like to tinker and are DIYers. Either way, there's no right or wrong, so don't sweat it too hard. They're both great options, but just different experiences. So if you haven't already, reach out to our Guru team. They're great and equipped to be able to help you decide which model is for you. Other than that, the next step is digging into what the internal ingredients for your burrito or bowl, aka your van, will be. So jump into our component videos and we'll see you guys there.